Time doesn't just change years. It transforms faces, expressions, and entire life stories. In this video, we're taking a look at the childhood photos of some of the world's most famous actresses, before the fame, the red carpets, and the spotlight. Try to guess who they are before the reveal. Some will truly surprise you. Ready for a little trip through time? Let's dive into famous actresses as kids, then and now. Britney Spears. At a young age, Britney caught attention with her interest in dance and music, and she became known through the Mickey Mouse Club. With the release of Baby One More Time in 1999, she was crowned the Queen of Pop. In the early 2000s, the whole world was talking about her. Now in her early 40s, Spears has experienced many ups and downs in her life, but she is still considered one of the most iconic figures in the music world. Beyoncé. Born in Houston, Texas, Beyoncé was already stealing the spotlight as a child. Her success with the group Destiny's Child led to a solo career in the 2000s. With hits like Crazy in Love and Single Ladies, she left her mark on the era. Today, she is not only a music icon but also a powerful female figure, mother, and businesswoman. Angelina Jolie. Starting her acting career at a young age, Jolie followed in the footsteps of her father, Jon Voight. In the 2000s, she gained worldwide fame with Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Known for portraying strong characters, Jolie is now not only an actress but also a UN ambassador, director, and mother of 6. Jennifer Lopez. Growing up in the Bronx, Jenny stood out for her passion for dance in her childhood years. She rose to fame with the film Selena and then launched a music career. In the early 2000s, she topped both movie and music charts. Still actively performing in concerts today, J.Lo is also involved in successful projects in the fashion and beauty industries. Christina Aguilera. Aguilera caught attention through talent competitions in her childhood and achieved great success thanks to her powerful vocals. With songs like Genie in a Bottle and Beautiful, she became the voice of her generation in the 2000s. Nowadays, she focuses more on stage performances and mentoring projects, continuing to reflect the spirit of the times. Natalie Portman. Discovered at a young age, Portman impressed everyone with her talent. In the 2000s, she won awards for roles in Black Swan and V for Vendetta. As a Harvard graduate, she stood out with both her intelligence and talent. Today, she is a mother, animal rights advocate, and active environmentalist. Lindsay Lohan. She became known as a child actress through The Parent Trap. In the 2000s, she became a teen icon with movies like Freaky Friday and Mean Girls. After scandals and a rocky career, Lohan now leads a more balanced life and is slowly returning to new projects. Hilary Duff. Known as the beloved Disney Channel character Lizzie McGuire, Hilary also made a name for herself in music and film. Having been in front of the camera since childhood, Duff now lives her life as both a mother and a successful businesswoman. Jessica Alba. Alba began appearing in television shows at a young age. She rose to fame in the 2000s with the series Dark Angel and later starred in many box office hits. Today, besides her acting career, she has achieved great success in entrepreneurship with her natural products brand, The Honest Company. Mandy Moore. She began her career in her teens with music, which later transitioned into film and television. With her song Candy, and the film A Walk to Remember in the early 2000s, she won hearts. Currently gaining critical acclaim for her role in This Is Us, Moore is also enjoying motherhood. Leonardo DiCaprio. Born in Los Angeles, Leonardo DiCaprio was a highly energetic and attention-grabbing child. He began his career in television commercials and rose to international fame in the mid-1990s with Titanic. In the 2000s, he solidified his success with films like The Beach, Catch Me If You Can, and The Aviator. The curious and intelligent look in his childhood eyes remains a core part of his charisma today. Brad Pitt. Born in Oklahoma, Brad Pitt's childhood photos show he always had a charming appearance. After studying journalism at the University of Missouri, he stepped into Hollywood. In the 2000s, he was at the peak of his career with films like Fight Club, Ocean's 11, and Troy. As he aged, his style and presence matured. He's now not just an actor but also a producer and a supporter of humanitarian causes. Johnny Depp. Known in his youth for his interest in music, Johnny Depp was an introverted child. He gained fame with the TV series 21 Jump Street. In the 2000s, he became a legend with the Pirates of the Caribbean series. Although he was a reserved child, his transformative acting skills made him a unique star. Will Smith. Born in Philadelphia, Will Smith impressed those around him with his humor and energy from an early age. Transitioning from a music career to acting, he rose to fame with The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. In the 2000s, he achieved both box office and critical success with films like Ali, I, Robot, and The Pursuit of Happiness. His warm childhood smile still lights up his face today. Tom Cruise. Born in New York, Tom Cruise struggled with dyslexia as a child. Rather than letting it hold him back, it strengthened his determination. He began his film career in the 1980s and reached the height of fame in the 2000s with the Mission: Impossible series. His fighting spirit from childhood still defines him as one of today's most talked about stars. Matt Damon. Born in Massachusetts, Matt Damon dreamed of becoming a writer as a child. Along with his close friend Ben Affleck, he wrote Good Will Hunting, which won them an Oscar and opened doors for their careers. In the 2000s, he became the new face of action with the Bourne series. His quiet and thoughtful childhood is reflected in his acting style. Robert Downey Jr. Growing up with an actor father, Robert Downey Jr. was in front of the camera from an early age. However, struggles during his youth put his career at risk. In the 2000s, he made a massive comeback with Iron Man. The difficulties he faced as a child helped shape him into the wise and mature figure he is today. Jude Law. Born in England, Jude Law showed a passion for the arts from a young age. His love for the stage led him to theater early on. In the 2000s, he earned praise with films like The Talented Mr. Ripley and Cold Mountain. The innocence in his childhood photos has since transformed into refined charisma. Orlando Bloom. Diagnosed with dyslexia in childhood, Orlando Bloom turned to acting through his passion for the arts, despite his learning difficulties. In the 2000s, he gained worldwide recognition with the Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean series. The challenges he faced as a child made him a more resilient individual. Ryan Gosling. Canadian actor Ryan Gosling started appearing on screen at a young age in Disney Channel's Mickey Mouse Club. Back then, he was a quiet and shy child, but eventually revealed his inner artist. With films like The Notebook, Drive, and La La Land, he captivated audiences with his romantic and deep roles.